Hey guys, today we are going to discuss about how to create AWS EC2 instance using Ansible. Okay, we are going to use the Ansible modules, some of modules, and we are going to create the EC2 instances, and even we can create the like as PM key files, right? Key files we are going to create, and security groups, and then we can create that VPC and anything we can create that using that these Ansible models. Okay, now today we are going to see some of example, even we are going to discuss dynamic inventory also. Okay, dynamic inventory, how to add the dynamic inventory also. I'll show the different ways we are going to do. Okay, and if it is possible I will complete this today, or else we'll see the next class. Okay, that's fine. Now let's see this. If you want to integrate this, you want to create through AWS instances through Ansible and all, you must be having the credentials of any user, and that user have the full access of EC2 creation. Okay, that user should have the full access to creating of EC2 instances, like a security groups, keys, or whatever it may be. Okay, credentials. That credentials we need to be download. We can download from that credentials based on the users. Now we can go to that user here. I log in the one of the user that will discuss that how to create the users and all. Now you go to your root account here, and in the root account we are able to see here. Let's wait 1 second. There is here create access key here. Okay, there we have to, you can create that access key and you can download that CSV file format. It will give that your one CSV. Control J. Okay, now it contains our access key. I'm going to show you, even though we can deactivate that also after this creation of this done. We can deactivate that key. If someone will see also, they can't be access our services. Okay, we can deactivate that key. It's loading, 1 second. Okay, this is access key and secret key. We need these two keys to access this. Now what we should do, we must be install the some of softwares in our mission, like as Ansible server. We must be install the AWS CLI, and we must install the some of packages. If you want to do anything creation, like as a instance creation, security group creation, VPC, keys, whatever it may be, now you must be install the Boto package. Okay, Boto 3 package, we must be install this. Now using Python, this Boto 3, this is one of the module in Python. Using the pip, we are going to install the Boto 3 package. Okay, now how we are going to install, how to configure and all, everything we are going to see in this class. Okay, fine. Now let's start. Now I'm going to connect my Ansible server. Go to services, instance EC2. This servers I have already running in my mission. Now today its nodes is not required, right? Just I'm connect the server only. We can manage everything through that server. Okay, now Ansible server, now connect it here. Copy this, open terminal, SSH terminal. My keys are located in this path to this command. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to create here. I'm going to switch that my root user, and where I have installed my etc/Ansible. In this path I have installed ansible. Okay, I have written some of the playbooks. I'm going to show you all this. Okay, now let's first we need to install the AWS CLI. If you want to AWS CLI, because of by default it will come. If you take the AMI Linux mission, by default AMI Linux will come, like AWS CLI will come. If you're not using that AMI Linux, if you're using some other Ubuntu or maybe it won't come, you must install the AWS CLI in your mission. How we are going to, I've written the documentation, even I'm going to share that. Okay, in Windows how to set up, in Linux mission how to set up everything. Okay. Now if we install with pip, this is the way we are going to install setup now, or else we can install like AWS pip install AWS CLI. Anyway, this pip by default with Python also we have this package. If we don't have, we need to install the Python package also. Okay, now we check that AWS version after installing the pip install AWS CLI, and it will get it, and check that AWS version. If after installing, it will be come to that AWS version checking. Now it will show that which CLI you have installed. Okay, which Python you are installing. Okay, by default it will be there in AML Linux mission. If you're not there, we need to install the Python, and after that using pip we are going to install the AWS CLI. Then after that what we should do, we should be configure using the Boto package also we need to install. Then how to install the Boto package? Just go to here, sudo install 3636 virtual pip 3.6 version. I'm going to install this. If you want this Python also will install this. Okay, okay, it's already updated. I already done. Now if you want, you can link soft link, can make it wherever you have packages installed. 3.6 to pip3, it's already there, symbolic link, that's why it's not doing that. Now we are going to install the Boto 3. I think I have already. I'm going to show just. Okay, I already have. Now just that's once it is done. Now you need to be configure AWS credentials here, like as whatever we download that access key and secret key. Now just search with AWS configure. Okay, it will already have set up that key. If you have anything new, we should be override it here. Now I'm going to override the new one. This is access ID, we need to configure. Then key we need to configure. Then here your region we can configure which region you want. Okay, like episode, and this output format you can table format or JSON format, that is can make it. Okay, now by default I given limit about that. That's done. Then go to, this is done, this is configuration done. If you want to see this configuration new credentials, if you don't want using that, even though we have once installation, it will go to home.aws. If you go this path, we have two files. It was that one is the credentials and another one is the config, and open that configuration files also. Okay, it was the regions we set up here, and format and all it will come to under this. Okay, now if you go to configure here, sorry, credentials, it will come to that key and this key ID and access key. Okay, both will come to here, right? These two we set up. Then after that, just check that describe that your instances, what are the instances are running, like it's we are able to connect that our server or not. Just we can use that one command. Okay, let's see. Like AWS EC2. One second. This EC2 describe list. Okay. About that command. One second. Instance describe AWS CLI. Forgot command. 1 second. just we are going to use for describing to connecting the our services. It's all there on this option showing all options. Just easy to describe instances. Hyphen yes. Okay. Now it will give that all instances. What are the instances we are running? What are the stop instances we are running? Everything it will be display as a JSON output. Okay. JSON output it will show that. That's fine. Now we are able to connect our instances. Like as whatever running, if anything operate through it. Now we can provisioning the different ways. One is that we can write the Python program, we can write the AWS CLI commands, or else we can write the ansible playbooks, or else we can write the Terraform, or else we can write the cloud formation. Anything we can provisioning the any kind of these ways we can able to provisioning the our servers and security groups, VPC, okay, like as ELBs, whatever it may be, right? Then now let's go to our path where we have ansible. Now I'm showing like here number of concepts will come like as different keywords and all here also. Now first what we do, let's create the instance first. Okay, let's create instance. Now open this VA create ec2 instance.yaml file. Okay, now what is this? Now this is my create instance. I'm just giving this is our main playbook name. This is what exactly I'm doing, create ec2 instance. Now this host IP is at my system. Now I just given the permissions. If you're not giving this also it will work. Okay, gather facts, you want to true or false, you can make it the false also. There is no nothing to get the node information here. Now roles, which role I'm going to use? EC2 role. Just open the role of that. Okay, then go to EC2 role. We need to go and see here what are the files here. Nothing, I did not use any variables and files templates and all. This is the actual role structure. Now go to that VA and main file will available under the task on main.yaml file. Now this is EC2. Now this is key. If you are not that key, you want to create your own, we can create that. I will show that how to create this key also. Okay, this key is that our PM file key name, right? That name, which key you want to use to create a instance. Now instance type, which type of instance you want to create, and this is like micro, medium, like as nano, this kind of type, which type of instance you want to create. This AMI ID, where we can take, go to your AWS instances here, launch instance. Here we can take the different types of AMIs. Okay, this is the AMI ID. This is AMI ID. We can take the any one of ID, which one we want to create. Take this ID. This is the AMI ID. We need to be take that. Okay. Then after that, if you want, we have the subnets. We can take that subnets and all every information. Where is that? Yes. Now wait for, after taking this, we need to wait for some time. Yes, we need to wait. Now this is a security group. Which security group I need to be use that? If you're not using already existing one, we can create the security group and we can use that. That's I'm going to show you the next playbooks, how to create the security group, how to create the key and everything. I'm going to show again custom through AWS like Ansible playbook. Okay, how many instances you want to create? I will make it one. Okay. Okay, then next, this is VPC subnet ID. Which subnet you want to create? That subnets we already have that. If you already created any account, like any instance and all, take any one of the subnet. Like as our available zones, right? The subnets are available, 3 available subnets, right? Which subnet ID we can take that subnets ID. Okay, and then next I will show that. 1 second. Now we created the Ansible server, right? Take the Ansible server itself. I will show that where we need to take that, or else we can create that. We need, these are the inputs. Okay, for example, Ansible server, take this, and under which subnet ID I need to be create. Come here, we can see here VPC ID, subnet ID, default one. These are the default subnets. Okay, if you want to create your own subnets also through Ansible Python. Then next, this is a public. I need to assign the public IP. Yes, I must need it. That's why I create the yes. Then region, which region I need to be create that AP South 1. Okay, this is the region of my near to us. Okay, that's why I'm going to give this. Guys, clear, right? This is a true. I did not use the any custom key and custom security group and custom subnets or anything. Just I'm going to use the already existing names. I'm going to be create the instance. Okay, now let's run this playbook. Let's go to this back. Now ansible -playbook, and then which is the playbook, create ec2 instance.yml. Run this playbook. This is gather facts, yes, right, true we mentioned, that's why it's get that information, or else if you make it the false if you don't want gather facts. There is no useful, right? No, gather facts I'm not using this system. Okay, it will take a little bit time to create that. Now see here how many instances are running as of now. There is 1 2 3, right? Now it's a new one will come. If you can add the tags also. There is an option called tags. The tag name you can mention, you can get it, and you can see here everything like create ec2 instance using ansible. Go to documentation of ansible. Even I am using this same syntax. Okay, I did not use it. Just you must be successfully configure the AWS CLI, then only you can able to create this. Now there is a lot of options. This is I'm taking the just first one itself. Okay, now if you want to get the number of instances, tags, you want to provide the tags, instance tags, you can provide the tags also. Okay, now and then if you want to volumes, if you make it the volume snapshot of that. Okay, and if you're using the variables sections and all, we need to create the variables. This is the variables of my host. See, in the where section I mentioned all the variables whatever I required, and I can call that variables inside the here, like as key pair means the key value, like as emacs, so we may use, right, that name it will come to here, and then group, that group name it will come here, then it will the instance type, then I image and region. Okay, that will come to here. Okay, like whatever you are mentioned here, that will be reading. How to read the variables using the flower basis and mid of this, we can give the one space before and after both. Okay, this way we can call the we can get that variable names values here using names. Okay, now it was created. Just go and refresh that our AWS console now. Now see, where is that? This is one we just created this through. It's running now. Earlier we are running the 3 instances, now it's running the 4 instances, right? This is one just now we created. This tag I didn't mention that. If you can mention the this option just now shown, right? Go to head documentation, you can mention the these tags. Where is that? Just now shown, right? Instance tags, you can mention the tag name, which tag name you want to be create. Okay, clear guys? Any questions as of now? Now next I'm going to show you like how to create the security groups, how to create that key. That is playbooks also, I will show that how to do that also. Not only that. Clear? Any question or concern? Clear guys? Just message me. I'm going to show one more playbook. Yes, good, super. Now let's what next, what I'm going to do, just we're done with that creating instances using the, right? Now let's create a key means that, like for example, now you are going to create the new, like you want to add the new key for your instances. Now while creating instance, now another role for me like is creating key also, right? Now here I'm going to show you that when condition. Okay, when condition. Okay, I'm going to show you the when condition also. Now see here. Now let's go to yeah, create instance key file, right? Get key file. Now this is my main, like same connection local, and then remote user, EC2 user, and the key. The role is the key. Okay, this is the main playbook, and I'm going to follow with the key is the role for me, and VA key slash and then task slash main.yaml file. See here. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, just using the name here and then creating EC2 instance. Then after that module name is that EC2 underscore key. This is the module name I'm going to use. This is the name. This is the which key you are going getting, JMS key 2. For example, this key already there. Okay, now you don't want to take it back. This is the condition. When key is changed, when the key is changed, then only I need to be run this task. Or else don't skip this task automatically. Okay, if the name is changed every time, I will show the two conditions. One is the new name with the, and that's the same existing name. I will show that how the playbook will this when condition will be execute. Now the reason where we need to create, this is a very important, guys. Now see here, what are the output we got here? That output will be stored into here. This EC2 key is the key, that is anything we can give rated here, whatever maybe you can, even you can make it your own name also, but it's meaningful, just I mentioned. Okay, what is the this module, this give the output, that output will be stored into the this key. That is a variable we can storing this output, the before command, this will be give the storing the output for using the register variable, and this variable I'm going to use here EC2 key and get the private key. If you want to get the private key, key dot private key, if you give, like will come. Okay, now if you're using like something like when you create the EC2 instance, right? Now register EC2 EC2 dot public IP, EC2 dot private IP. If you like, that is for dynamic inventory file that we are going to use. Okay, that time it will get it. I will show that also. Okay, now it key dot private key means it will download key, and that is using the copy module. Whatever I using this key, copy this content and destination, it will get the new file with the permission of 600. Right, when if the key changed, then only I need to be create the new file like this, or else don't create that. For what we'll do, instead of given that like manual name, you can create a variable, and that variable name we can able to add it here like as flower basis and the variable names. Okay, now let's do one thing. Just I already ran this earlier. Now I'm going to create this 3 here. Okay, now for example, if I mention the variable name here, that variable name come to here also, like as no need to change 2 places. Okay, key 3, and I'm changing here also. Okay, 3 right, your wish. Okay, if you change it or not change it, you add as it will override, that's it. Now instead of writing the two, modifying the 2 places, what we should do, we can create one variable. That variable we can call it both places, like flower basis, just now shown, right? That's the way. Save it. Now let's do that. Now run the playbook, ansible -playbook, and then run that create key file.yaml file. Now see, these 2 tasks are run, right? Now see here, LSF India, that key is created for me. That key is created for me. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the again same playbook. I'm going to run without changing the any key and all. Now what happened, that second task will be skipping because of the key is not changed. I given the condition, when the key changed, then only I need to be run this task, or else no need to run this, because of I already have that. I already have in my local system. That's why we can write the conditions here. Okay, like as for example in the real time, for example when like as OS family equal to deben, then run this task. Then when the OS family equal to CentOS, run these tasks. Okay, because of, for example, installation is the different for different OSs, right? And how we are going to install that multiple, like same playbook you want to run the any OS should be work means you need to write the when condition, and we need to be execute that playbooks. Okay, in the real time base. Clear, guys? The when condition and register variable very important in the real time. Clear? Conditions. when condition and register variable. Clear now? And let's see the security group also. Let's see that playbook of security groups, how we are going to create the security groups. Okay. Now here we create security group.yaml file. Okay. Now this is my normal playbook and role is security. Now VA security is the role folder, and then inside the task is the main folder, main.yaml file. See here. Now here I'm going to use that EC2 group, that is the name I'm going to create this. The name I'm going to, like security group name I'm going to giving this. Now JMS. If you want to can give this name through variable name also. JMSTH, and then we're going to use this. This is a description. Just I mentioned the description for this group. Okay, I will show that why we need to this description also. Okay, this I'm just like earlier I have the JMS security group earlier. Now I'm going to get the JMSTH security group. Okay, now which region I want to create. Now these are the roles. Okay, I guess what are the ports you want to allow. Okay, what is the CID or IP range we need to give, which port you want to allow, which port 443 port, and you want to like any ports, you can write the just one protocol from two and then CIDR. This is a value we need to be add for everything. This rules for egress means now outbound roles. This is the inbound roles. These are the inbound roles. This is the outbound roles. And this is the variable I mentioned here for the any playbook. If you are using for this same task for the some other in the, like as you want to create the EC2 instance, you want to create the your own security group, you want to create your own like as key and everything your own instead of using for the already existing one. That time we are going to use all these three and get the variables. Okay. Now these are rules. This is for inbound rules. This is the outbound rules. This is the values is mandatory. Okay. This is the like as options from the this group. This is a module. Okay. EC2 group is the one module. That module having the these are the options. Okay. These are rules means inbound rules. This is the rules egress is the outbound rules. Clear, guys? Okay. Let's save this. Save this playbook and then run this playbook. Ansible -playbook, and then what is that? Security group.yaml. Okay. Done. Now let's see now. Let's go and see the security groups of your instances. Go to here and see here. Blah 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 blah. Where is that? Here. Security groups. And what is the security group? JMSTH security group I given, right? Name. Right? This is the one. JMSTH security group and JMSTH security. This is a description. Okay. This is a description. I'm going to create this. Okay. Clear, guys? This is what just now we created, and earlier we have the JMS security group also. This is the earlier one, old one, whatever earlier it was created. Okay. Now we can use this security group for next anywhere you want. This is a three ports and IP range we allowed, right? It will allow only that. If you want to add your own custom ports, you want TCP, like a pro is the TCP, and two others from others we need to give, and CIDR we need to give, and we need to be provide the same rules, inbound rules, outbound rules. Outbound I give the all the traffic for accessing. Clear, guys? We'll discuss this CIDR, very important. Okay, CIDR range. Okay, and for example, in the while real time I'm showing that now you are accessing the ELP through the, like, as your instance through ELP only, not for the outside people can't be accessed. That time we are going to restrict that. Just if I get the any request through my load balancer, then only I need to be allow my in access of my instances. That's the way we are going to configure in the real time. Okay, not anyone can come and can hit that your instance, the single no. Whoever comes from through load balancer, then only I can allow that my instances. Okay, that's load, that's CIDR we are going to be integrate in the real time. I'll show that when come to so discussion about that our ELB and CIDR AWS discussion. Okay, very clearly we'll see that. Fine, done. Now this is a three we are discussed.